Thanks for downloading asthmaTrack. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the app for the first time, create your first diary, record a couple of entries, and customize your diary to record personalized information. The first thing we're going to do is give our diary a name. So I'm just going to use my first name. And we'll call it Andrew's Asthma. And then I'm going to click Done at the bottom right. Now you'll see our entries list. And since this diary is brand new, there's no entries. So to add one, we'll click the plus button at the very top right of our screen. asthmaTrack entries fall into one of 5 categories: how I feel, my test results, my medications, who treated me, and my environment. I'm going to record an entry for how I feel. Now you'll notice that this entry automatically includes the date and time. That means that you'll never forget when you record something. You can also customize the date and time. So I want to record something that actually happened earlier in the day. So I'm going to click on the time, and I'm going to use the picker, and I'm going to set it to 3:15 this afternoon. So at the time of this entry, I want to record a couple of symptoms that I was having. So I'm going to click on the symptoms list, and I'm going to record that I had medium wheezing and a light cough and a little bit of shortness of breath. Now when I'm all done creating that entry, I'm going to click Done at the top right. I can review what I entered and click Done. And now that entry is saved. So let me give you another example. This time we're going to use the Quick Start. So in our toolbar at the bottom left, we're going to choose Quick Start. And here I can see my diary is selected, Andrew's Asthma, and I can see my list of my entries. So I want to create an entry this time for my medications. By default, we include a list of common medications, and you can use the checkboxes and the sliders to record that you use them. So for this entry, I want to record 2 puffs of my quick-acting bronchodilator. So I'm going to use that slider and select 2 puffs. And you'll notice when I use that slider, the checkbox was automatically checked. The entry only records things where the boxes are checked. So if I don't use my inhaled steroid or any other medications, I don't need to worry about setting them to 0. I can just leave them alone. So now that I'm done with this entry, I'll go ahead and I'll click Done. And now that entry is also saved in my diary. But let's say I want to record a medication that's not on this list. That's okay. To change that, I'm going to go to the Settings tab in our lower toolbar. You'll notice 2 things on this screen. You should see the list of our 5 templates that we saw earlier, and you'll notice that the top of the screen is turned red. The red bar lets you know that you're editing your templates, not creating new entries. So to add our new medication, I'm going to choose My Medications. And I'll see the list of medications that we saw earlier. To add a new one, I'll click on Edit, and then I'll choose that new item. Now I want to record my over-the-counter allergy pill, so I'll just type that in to the text box. And then I'll click Done. Now one of the great things with asthmaTrack is not only can you record whatever you want, you can record it in the way that makes the most sense to you. So since this is a medication, I'm going to use the medication dosage slider. And I'll click Done. The medication dosage slider lets me set 8 predetermined values that I want to use for this medication. So with my allergy pill, there are some days where I don't take a pill, and I want to be able to record that. So my first value will be no pill taken. And then I'll click Done. For my second value, some days I take 1 pill. So I'll go ahead and I'll type in 1 pill. And then there are some days where I take 2 pills. So for value number 3, I'll click and I'll type 2 pills. And that's it. When I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and I'll click Done. And now that customization is saved. So to use that, we're going to go back to Quick Start. We're going to choose Quick Start from the top left. And now we'll see our 5 categories. So I'm going to choose My Medications. And now I'll see right at the top of my list is my over-the-counter allergy pill. So I want to record today that I took 1 pill. And that's it. I can click Done, and now that customized entry is saved.